Good afternoon, I'm Sean Yao, and this is One News Now. The Tourism Department is concerned on the impact of the Oriental Mindoro oil spill on the tourism sector. DOT Secretary Cristina Frasco said that they are in close coordination with other concerned agencies like the Department of Environment and Natural Resources, the Philippine Coast Guard, and local government units to minimize the negative effects of the massive oil leak. Frasco added that they are also exploring ways to protect tourism workers whose livelihoods could be affected if the slick from the sunken MT Princess Empress is not contained.
At this point, as I am aware, there are 61 sites that are affected in Oriental Mindoro and several beach resorts that have also been negatively impacted. So it's an ongoing collaborative effort to manage the situation. We're here to assist our tourism workers and our stakeholders in any way.
Puerto Galera is preparing to keep the oil spill at bay. Locals have begun making nets for improvised booms in the event that the oil leak from Oriental Mindoro reaches their shores. Experts have been warning of a shift in wind direction, which could bring the spillage closer to Puerto Galera. Because of this, locals are now fearing for their businesses, which are mainly anchored on tourism.
It's more than epekto ng COVID. Kasi ang problema dito, masyadong mahaba yung ng long term talaga yung effect ng oil spill. Imagine mo yung white sand beaches mo. Yung diving kasi ang aming talagang industry. Yan yung aming talagang pinagkukunan ng hanap buhay sa tourism.
Meanwhile, luxury beach resort Amanpulo says it does not see the oil spill making a significant impact on its business. Amanpulo's management cited their 200-kilometer distance from the location of the maritime accident. The resort is located in the Cuyo archipelago of northern Palawan. However, the beach resort assures that it has already put in place precautionary measures to mitigate any potential effect of the oil spill. And the House of Representatives is giving Negros Oriental Congressman Arnie Teves 5 days to explain his expired travel authority. House Committee on Ethics Chairman Filimon Espares said that they will send Teves a letter regarding the matter. If the lawmaker does not respond, he will have to face the Ethics Committee. Teves's travel clearance to the United States expired on March 9.
Ang una talaga nating panawagan sa kanya is harapin niya ang mga sinasabi dito. Kung kaya sana, talagang mag-report siya dito sa House to explain with the Speaker personally. Yun ang the best para tapos na rin tayo on this issue.
Senator J.V. Ejercito believes that the government should take full control of the National Grid Corporation of the Philippines, or the NGCP. In an interview with the chiefs, Ejercito questioned the Chinese firm's partial ownership of the NGCP amid tensions in the disputed waters. The senator hopes that the Marcos administration can buy out China's share in the national grid, which is at 40%.
Itong mga agencies of government like CAAP, which is in charge of communication, navigation, and surveillance, should always remain in government control. Likewise, the NGCP. Kung wala sana tayong dispute with China, I would not mind them.
We're pausing for a quick break, but One News Now will be back with more stories after that. Stay with us. Thanks for staying with us here on One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. The State Weather Bureau has declared the end of the La Nina or cold phase. Pag-asa weather forecaster Rhea Torres said that this signals the return of the country's weather conditions to, quote, neutral status. What this means is that the Philippines will now experience a normal amount of rainfall.
Basically, since natapos na po yung La Nina natin, ibig sabihin nun magbabalik po to ENSO neutral status or magbabalik po to normal amounts yung mga na-experience ng mga pag-ulan. So for example, during amihan season, mas mataas or medyo may kataasan yung mga pag-ulan sa eastern section, tapos mababa yung chance sa western section. So yun po yung magiging usual na pattern.
Torres also said that Pag-asa is expecting the onset of El Nino in 3 or 4 months. This phenomenon is also called the warm phase.
Possible by June or July. Mataas yung chance na makaranas po tayo ng El Nino. Titingnan pa rin po natin kung may kalakasan yung magiging El Nino for the coming months based sa mga recorded na mga data natin pag naranasan na po natin.
Let's now take a quick look at today's other top stories. Presidential Communications Secretary Cheloy Garafil breezed through the Commission on Appointments. Prior to her confirmation, Garafil stressed the importance of the PCO in communicating the administration's programs to the public. Garafil is a former journalist and public relations practitioner who was first appointed by President Bongbong Marcos to head the LTFRB. The Supreme Court has allowed Nobel laureate Maria Ressa to travel abroad. According to the High Tribunal, Ressa has speaking engagements in Canada, France, South Korea, and the United States from March 13 to April 1. The Rappler CEO's overseas trip was granted on certain conditions, one of which is to refrain from discussing her legal cases in public. Boxing legend Manny Pacquiao is supposedly coming out of retirement to face welterweight fighter Conor Benn. According to ESPN, MP Promotions itself confirmed that a bout for the 44-year-old Pacquiao is being discussed. The match is reportedly happening on June 3 in Abu Dhabi, UAE. And in sports, the Petrogas Angels eliminate the Cherry Tigo crossovers from semis contention, while the Creamline Cool Smashers secure the top seed in the PVL All-Filipino Conference. Here's the report.
Phillips there with that serve. They go up to down.
After a tough win in the first set, the Petrogas Angels were poised for an easy 2-0 set lead over the Cherry Tigo crossovers in the PVL All-Filipino Conference. But with their backs against the wall, Cherry Tigo put up a fight, coming back to tie the game at 24-all after getting down by 7 points.
Sabeto popped up by the Storm. And 30 straight points for Zarina.
Still, it was Petrogas who came out on top after that extended set, 28-26. In the third frame, the Angels made sure to establish a sizable enough lead as they secured the win in 3 straight sets, 25-21, 28-26, and 25-21. Gretchen Soltones led 4 Angels in double figures with 14 points. The Angels came into the game already assured of a semi-final spot, but they were in no mood to let Cherry Tigo pass as the win effectively ousted the crossovers from semi-final contention and pushed PLDT into the playoffs. Petrogas ends the elimination round at second seed with a 6-2 win-loss record, while Cherry Tigo closes out the conference at 5th with a 4-4 record.
They go up to Santiago with a soft hip.
In the other game, the Creamline Cool Smashers cruised to 2-set wins right away against the also-run Akari Chargers. Akari then decided to put up a fight in the third set and snatch a 29-27 win to extend the game. Right in the next frame though, Creamline imposed its full might, dominating the Chargers to seal the win 25-17, 25-22, 27-29, and 25-8. Michelle Gumabao had a game-high 19 points, while Gemma Galanza chipped in 17. The win secures Creamline the top seed, ending the eliminations with a 7-1 record. Akari, meanwhile, ended its campaign at 2-6. Creamline will next face the number 4 squad in the semis starting Saturday at the PhilSports Arena. Meantime, the elimination round will close with two practically no-bearing games between the PLDT High-Speed Hitters and Chocomucho Flying Titans, as well as the Army Black Mamba and Signal HD Spikers. For News 5, Ian Suyu, we are One News.
One News Now will be back with the latest stories at 6:30 p.m. I'm Sean Yao. We are One News.